your life is boring because you don't have hobbies.
True.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing? Like,
what I've picked up is that when you enjoy your hobbies, you do them even when you're tired. The aim is not to become a professional. And do not monetize your hobbies.
Once you decide to monetize your hobby, it becomes a job.
Because we try hobbies, and when you try it, doesn't mean that it has to stick. That's the whole point of trying. You're like, oh, I tried it, I don't like it. Sharp. You're in the space. You learn how to make something. That's how you make social media work for you, and not let it overwhelm you or pressurize you. You build your For You page brick by brick.
Being open to try things and to put myself in spaces and to not be afraid to be bad at something, to get a no, has opened up so many opportunities for me.
Hi everyone, welcome back
to another episode of Just Chats with Sokofato and
Masejo. We are so grateful that you guys are back. We are so grateful that we are so consistent.
One episode every single month, the whole of 2025. We did that. Because no one's coming to save us. No one's gonna tell us to do it.
True.
Listen to our previous episode if you want to know
what we're talking about. If you know, you know. If you don't, go watch the previous episode. But we are super proud of ourselves for doing so well. It's not easy, but it's what we want and it's what we enjoy doing. It's what fills our cup, because us spending time in front of these mics, we are spending quality time together and
with you guys. Like we're just having a chat. The two of us with everybody else.
So, and today we decided to talk about something that is very important, but extremely underrated. We want to talk about hobbies. When growing up, like primary school, people were like, what are your hobbies? What are you like doing? And then when you grow up and you're like,
people just work and go home. Not me though.
Not
like I was asked like, which hobbies do you want to do? And I said all of the above.
So like, I did every extramural activity. You name it, she did it.
I'll let you talk about now. But now I'm thinking about it. I've been like, I used to do art club,
chess,
science club, chess. I used to do Toastmasters. I did tennis. I did swimming. I did netball. I did hockey. I did athletics.
You were not good at all of them, but you did them.
Actually, like we're getting into it, right? I think also like the thing with hobbies is it's just something that's supposed to be fun. Like, you don't have to be good and wanting to go to the championships and whatever. Like, you can just be doing something because it's fun. Like, for example, I pole dance, and I think sometimes I feel bad because I've been doing it for 3 years, and sometimes I feel sad, like, oh, I feel like I should be making like a lot of progress. Someone will be new to the class and they'll do a move that I'm doing, and I've been doing this for 3 years, and I feel bad, like,
what have you been doing?
But then I'm a hustler. So I'm like, there's a lot of other things that I'm hustling in. And I don't want this to be one of them.
I
just want to go to my class. I learn something new. It's fun. Get to hang out with some girls.
You don't think about it. It's like it actually relaxes you. It doesn't stress you out.
True, because a lot of people always say to me like, girl, you're so busy. Because it's like I'm working, and then after working I'm doing my pole dance, I'm running, I'm crocheting. But that's also a way for me to relax. Like when I'm crocheting, like at least like, cause like a lot of things go on in my mind. Like there's this TikTok sound that is like, it goes like, hey, I've already started. How many minutes?
It's been 2 minutes, so already
I'm quoting my first TikTok of the episode. But it goes like the sound like people talking, and then like me when I start crocheting, then it's like then like your mind gets quiet. It's like, like I'm just thinking like, okay, half double crochet, like yarn over, pull through.
You're focusing on that.
Pull through. And it's like, okay, I'm just relaxed. I'm focusing on this thing. So it's like, I like having hobbies because it's also a way for me to relax without thinking too much. And like also, like there's some things I want to improve in, like crocheting. I want to get better and make cooler stuff, yes. But then there's stuff like pull down, so I'm like, I'm just like, it's nice obviously to level up and see progress. That's great. But it's like, I'm also jazzed. I just want to chill and enjoy and do something.
No, I agree. But I mean, like the point of hobbies is to enjoy them.
Yes.
And don't let them stress you, because it's the time you spend with yourself. It forces you to spend time with yourself. Yes, there are some hobbies where you spend time with other people, but when you take time for yourself doing those things, you get to know yourself better.
True.
Like when you're crocheting, sometimes you're focusing on the crocheting, but maybe being in that stillness, you start thinking of other things.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, then you start thinking about like, hey, you know what, maybe next time I want to make like a teddy bear. Or actually, no, maybe you're thinking about something at work, and because your mind is so still now, you come up with a solution in that moment.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. But the fact that if we don't set aside time to have hobbies or to do our hobbies or participate,
just always go. What are your hobbies, girl?
My hobbies, girl, I had to think about it. I was like, watching TV.
I think one of them is baking.
I was actually thinking about it. One of them is baking, and it started during COVID. I mean, COVID, we had to find something.
Some people were baking, some of us were. I'm a savage.
Exactly. So I bake, I cook, and what else? I run. My husband bought me a guitar about 2 years ago. It frustrated me, and I haven't played it because of the fact that I expected to be. I put pressure on myself to be good at it in a short period of time. And I mean, as you said, you don't have to be good at it. Obviously, when I take out the guitar, I hope people will like what I play when I eventually learn how to play it.
True.
But I'm thinking of going back for the fact that I don't have pressure to be.
Please, girl, like when I'm on TikTok, I see and I say, oh. So I get tempted to start playing the guitar.
I'll be adding that, learning how to play an instrument or playing an instrument. I read. I mean, if you guys haven't picked that up by now, we have massive readers, and I kind of with the reading, I try not to set as you said, don't make it too serious. So I don't set goals specifically of how many books I want to read. I read when I can or when I feel like it. I know it sounds like I'm not focused, I'm not consistent, but again, I don't want it to be a burden for me to do such things. But I do enjoy baking. It doesn't always turn out okay. My toxic trait is thinking good when I try a recipe. I'm gonna get it right the first time. Last week I attempted. I've made them before actually, ginger biscuits. Like crunchy biscuits. The first time I baked them, they were so good. They were like nice and crunchy. Last week, why am I biscuit ngataya razor? So what's happening? And then they were edible. I gave you some and you said they tasted like
those ginger cookies from school, like those 5 rand ones.
Yeah. And I was like, that made me feel better because I was like, ginger flavored scones, we run. But so, and I really enjoy and what I've picked up is that when you enjoy your hobbies, you do them even when you're tired. That's when because after you've completed your hobby, you are energized. I don't know if that makes sense. Not necessarily physically, but even mentally.
Yeah, I think that's why it's important also to have hobbies, especially when we have to work in order to survive. So a lot of our time goes to work and we spend a lot of time there. And I know we have very little time to do life. So if you don't take time for yourself, you'll never have it. Your life will just be work and sleep and work and sleep. And it's you need to have time for yourself to do something that you enjoy. Make time. I was watching this YouTube video and the guy says which sounds probably not nice and not fun, but he forces himself to draw every day for 25 minutes because Atomic Habits. It says in Atomic Habits they speak about sometimes when you don't wanna do something, they say just commit to say you'll do it for 5 minutes and that's it. Actually yesterday I wanted to run 10 kilometers and I was not feeling like it. I stayed in bed for a little too long, then I was gonna be late. So then I was like, okay, let me just run 5 kilometers. I'm going out, I'm running 5 kilometers there's an easy route that I know. I'm let me do that easy route and finish my 5 kilometers. Then I got out. As soon as I got out the gate, I was like, actually, I'm out. I have enough time to do the more difficult route since I'm outside already. Then I started with the more difficult route. And when I was running the more difficult route, I was like, since I'm running and I look at the time, I'm actually, I can fit in more than 5 kilometers. And I ended up doing 7 kilometers, and I felt good. I felt energized. I felt ready. So it's even with your hobbies, yes, we work hard, knock off at 5, we have to cook, we have to do a lot of things after but that, like so sometimes just say like because what I try to do, like just dedicate like 30 minutes to a hobby. And like you'll start to crochet and I'm like, it's just one more row, you know, and then
that's when you know, but hey, that's a good hobby.
Yeah, so it's like if you're not finding the time, just say like, I know sometimes it feels like if you want to draw, maybe some things you can't do that, like baking. You can't say, okay, today I'm just doing
5 minutes. But you can say I'm baking 12 biscuits instead of like an entire bucket. Yeah,
so like
I do that.
Even though sometimes we think that I was actually reading. Hey,
did you read it or was it on text?
Not take this one I read. The Mountain Is You.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm forgetting my point.
Girl, focus. Your hobbies are driving you over.
Oh yes, I remember. The point, we think that things that we want to do will come easy to us. Like they say, you say like, yeah, I want to be someone that crochets, right?
Yeah.
And you think that, for example, like today, it's like a chill day, and I'm like, maybe I don't actually want to crochet. You think that you'll just want to do it all the time. Like,
I hear you.
Yes, it'll energize you, but sometimes it's also going to be difficult.
It's a choice.
You are going outside of your comfort zone. It's something new. You've never been, like before you start that hobby and stuff, you've never been someone that crochets, you've never been someone that bakes.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to get into it. And I think also the pressure of being really good. Like, for example, if you go on TikTok, and I mean, just make an example.
Please don't tell me that scrolling is one of your hobbies.
No. I would say like, if for example you're trying to get into crocheting, you go on TikTok, you see someone crochet a top, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
And then your top is not turning out that way. It's so easy to want to quit. Also,
that is so
but
true.
I think once again, just realizing like the reason that you're doing it. It's like, did I get to spend time by myself? Did I like? Then you'll get better
creative
to
spending time.
Like I'm not that great at crocheting. I think I'm doing an okay job, but there's
I think you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Obviously, like the aim is not to become a professional.
Yeah.
And do not monetize your hobbies. It's not a must. And I feel that the hustle culture is like taking over. It's like, you're so good at it. I get when you decided to monetize the candles.
Yeah.
Oh.
So true. So I have a lot of hobbies, and for there's stuff that I can turn into a side hustle.
Yeah.
Like my candles, and I'm happy with that. And recently my crochet stuff as well. But like for example with my pole dance, there's like pole dance like competitions, and because it's a very athletic like thing, and it's like serious and like there's competitions and stuff. But I was like, no, like so I think also like actively deciding that like which hobby, like because it's like, if you could, like as I said, I'm a hustle, like I'm all about hustle. Like if you can monetize some things, go for it. But I think actively make that decision, because you also need to realize that once you decide to monetize your hobby, it becomes a job. And then you're going to have to do it on, I know some, now I said
do hobbies when you don't feel like it.
Yeah, but like sometimes you don't feel like it, or sometimes you're like, I only wanted to crochet for 30 minutes today.
Yeah, now you have an order.
Yeah, and you're like busy crocheting. Or now having, I think another thing is, for example, if I'm crocheting for fun, I'm like, okay, today I'm crocheting a top, tomorrow I'm crocheting a skirt, the next day I'm crocheting a rose, and then I'm a plushie. But if I turn it into a side hustle and I get orders of like 10 beanies,
now
having to make 10 beanies like over and over and over again, that's like, as soon as you monetize your hobby, it's going to be different.
I think in that instance, when it comes to crafts, because I can't imagine how your hobbies could be related to crafts, because where you're supposed to keep all of them, whether you're a painter or candle maker or crocheting or knitting, like it would make sense to monetize it, because unless you're giving them away.
True, because sometimes it also takes like I think specifically in like crafting, some people decide not to monetize, because for me, guys, not gonna lie, if I charge my hourly rate as a software engineer on my things, like it's gonna be expensive. Let me just say that. Like, so it's like it's not really worth it. Like, I can't get to a point, like I guess like right now, where I say, oh, I'll quit my job as a software engineer to do crochet plushies, because if I charge the hourly, like,
it's not gonna make sense.
People are not gonna pay. So that's why a lot of people also don't even think of monetizing their hobbies, because it will never, like, I would rather go out of my way and say I made this for my sister to give to you out of like the goodness of my heart, because it's like money just doesn't make sense with those kind of things. Like,
money doesn't make sense.
Like,
I'm kidding. I get you.
It takes so long. Your hands hurt. Like, you can't like charge
the value for
that.
that. But I feel like in that sense, when it comes to crafts, you don't necessarily, when you decide to monetize them, you, as you said, with your plushies that you sell at the market, it's stuff that you've already made. You don't take orders, Guti. I want the. It's like, this is what I've made. This is what's for sale. Period. I think that's the best part, to control it so that it doesn't take over. Because then it becomes, we've emphasized that hobbies are supposed to fill your cup. It's gonna empty it real quick. Gonna empty it real quick. But then I want to talk about hobbies when we were growing up. We already touched on like school and the stuff that you did at school. Those were hobbies as well. So like, what were your favorites? What did you decide, I don't like? Because we try hobbies, and when you try it, it doesn't mean that it has to stick. That's the whole point of trying. Like, you're like, oh, I tried it, I don't like it. Sharp.
What hobbies? I think I've always been into crafty things. Like school holidays, I'm cutting magazines, I'm cutting anything, and I'm sticking everything to, like, I'm gonna make something. Like, so I think I've always been into making stuff. Painting. And at some point I used to write. I had a blog, but I started just writing. Like, I would write stories, and I guess at some point I wanted to be a writer. So that's something I did that I would say it didn't stick, but at some point I did want to. I guess it did stick because I was a blogger for a while.
And it served its purpose during that time of your life.
Yes, I don't even know if this is today's episode or another episode, but just realizing that, like, things don't have to be forever.
No, it does. It does stick to this episode as well.
So it's like things don't.
There's a season for everything.
Yes, like in The Mountain Is You. That's now my latest book recommendation. I was reading it, and like they were talking like about purpose and stuff like that, and it can be like, my purpose for like 10 years could have been to be a writer. And life is long, guys. Like, you do it, you serve your purpose, you can have a new
your purpose can change.
So basically your hobbies can change. Like, you don't have to feel like, oh, now everyone knows me as a writer, so I have to stick to it. Like, if I want to stop crocheting today, I can say, like, I'm done. I'm over it. Like,
no one's gonna beat you out.
Like, you know. And I think, for example, even with me, like, my YouTube, I haven't posted on my YouTube channel for a while, and that is one of my hobbies that turned into a side hustle. Content creation. But I just want to stick to YouTube for now, because I still post on other platforms. But for example, like, I'm thinking about it now to say, like, is that still me? Do I still want to continue with it? Like, so you can outgrow hobbies as well. You can take a break.
That's a very good point.
You can take a break from hobbies. Like, if next week I'm back, I'm like, I took 2 months off.
Because life happens. You understand? You have to make sure go to your balance, and as you said, there's a season for everything.
I think people ask me, like, how do you have time for all your hobbies? Like, usually, like, when I'm drawing, I'm not crocheting. When I'm crocheting, I'm not reading. It's like, I can't do everything at once. So I'll do something, and I'm so excited about it, and then I get tired of it, move on to the next one, excited, and then it's just a cycle of, like, moving through my hobbies. And like that, it's like there's no pressure. Like, for example, with work, like, when you are, like, already 16, you're starting to think about choosing a career and work, and then it's like, that's you for the rest of your life, you know. But then that's what I like about hobbies, because it's like
they define you for a moment.
And
then like, you can choose to change, as you said.
Like, I started running last year, and like, now I'm a runner, I'm into that now. Like, now 30, I can say, like, running, who comrades what? Like, now I want to go climb Mount Everest or something. Like, you know?
That's actually true. And hobbies are so interesting because they it's something that just excites you all of a sudden,
So it's like,
it's crazy because with me, I was thinking about my hobbies. One of them, which is running. And I thought, I'm like, man, I've always been a runner.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
I've been a runner from primary school, high school. When I was at college, I would run at home. Who does that? But I'm like, it's something that actually was probably like also like a stress reliever. Run my stress away or any worries or things that I had in my mind. And now that I think of it, I'm still doing it. And not every run is a PB run. Personal best run, and that's fine because, as you said, then because it's gonna stress me. That's why I try not to download certain running apps because then it tells me about stats and this and I'm just like, I'm just doing it for fun. If I hit my PB, hey, shout out. And people will testify to this, the people that have me on WhatsApp. When I post when it's a PB, I'm definitely posting it. And when it even isn't, when it's just like a tough run, I still post it because the thing is that I showed up. I sort of kind of enjoyed it at some point, and I chose time to be with myself or to be with you. You understand? And I feel that another good idea would be to like yes, hobbies are time to spend with yourself, but it's also great to maybe have hobbies or participate in your hobbies with the people that you love. For example, at home, there are two of us. Yes, there are some hobbies that we do together, like running. And then maybe, and another one, he likes playing a game. He's a gamer.
I thought the two of us is us.
No, sorry. I'm talking about my man.
I'm like, what did you say? Like, he likes.
So like when he's playing his game, I'm not much of a gamer. I read. And you enjoying you enjoy your own hobby but together. I don't know if that makes sense. It's not always the case. Sometimes you'd be like, when I bake, there's no need for him to be in the kitchen. Not because of gender roles or whatever, but it's my space, it's my time. The only time he'll come and be like, taste, but other than that, it's really my space to like enjoy that moment with myself, experimenting. And I bake the things I want to bake because it's my hobby. But I think the massive one is also like, because as you said, we don't have a lot of time during the day. Like, we are working, we're busy, you come home, you've got a massive to-do list. And the main thing is that if you can do your hobbies together, it's a win-win.
True. And not just even in a relationship, but I think like not in like a romantic relationship, but I think in all relationships it's also good, because I feel like I always say, like, oh guys, let's bring back like sitting down at home and drinking tea kind of friendships. But it's like, it doesn't always have to be friendships you go out for lunch and you go out for something, it's like sometimes you can have like, I guess, like related hobbies,
yes, and you can bake together,
go on a hike together, and do stuff. I think also hobbies are also a way, as I said with my pole dance, it's like, hey girls, I'm hanging out with the girls.
You're part of a community as well.
Being part of a community, getting to connect with other people. So
just like I'm at running clubs as well. Sometimes they overwhelm me, like when there are like a lot of people. But that's also a great way to like
connect with people, because a lot of people now also work from home. So it's like we need third spaces.
100%.
So I think I'm not even fully clued up on like the real definition of a third space, but it's basically like we usually have home, which is home, and then we have work, which is work. So we need a third space where you can go to. So like some people it's gym, some people it's the pole studio, some people I guess it's outside running, stuff like that. But like so like just something to take your mind off things, let you think about, like just take you away from
those two other spaces
that you spend so much time in, and then you can be refreshed and ready to go back to those things. And also with hobbies, I also think of it as like, I don't know what's the actual definition of a hobby.
What I understand is that a hobby is something that you enjoy, and it's done to bring relaxation to yourself, like for you to relax. So it's not something that needs to stress you out.
Yeah, okay. So,
but growing up, a hobby is something that you do in your spare time.
For me, I think another way that I think about it is like, my hobby can be like a lot of like just trying stuff. Like, not that like now I'm crocheting and I'm crocheting forever. Like, there's this place which actually I think might be a good time for a little announcement. But like, there's this place called Art Wave Studio, and they host different things like tote bag painting session, textured art session, still life drawing. And it's like, what I like about that is like you can go and paint once and be done. Like, now you don't have to
I get you. Your hobby doesn't have to be a certain
thing that you have to stick to it, and then you have to stick to it and to your personality. You can go and paint one day. Like, that's why I like places like that Clay Cafe. You're going, you're painting, you're doing something, you move on. Like, now it doesn't have to be. I think there's also that pressure to like, now I have to be this
have
person.
A niche.
So, and sometimes maybe you want to try out making candles and stuff.
Tell us more. How do you make candles? How can we learn how to make candles?
So if you want to come try and make candles and just have fun, hang out with some girls, a little community, then you can come to our candle making workshop on the 9th of August at Art Wave Studios at 44 Stanley. We'll leave all the details and the ticket booking link and everything in the description.
So exciting. So exciting.
I think that's also what inspired this episode. To say,
most definitely.
Like, guys, like I went to Hobby X on the 1st of May, and I remember my TikTok intro was, your life is boring because you don't have hobbies.
True. True.
It's like, what are you doing? Like, let's
people are working. People are working, but take time to do what you love.
So, like, sometimes it's like, as I just said, like, come learn how to make a candle. Now you know. Like, you don't ever have to make a candle ever again.
But
like,
you're in the space. You learn how to make something.
DJ
I'm tired. I was a bit overstimulated. But you're in a space with like-minded people. And yes, even though the point is not to network and but things might happen.
You can network, and I think like what I've learned about life, for example, you can go to a candle making workshop, you meet me and I say, oh yeah, I make candles, I also pole dance. You're like, pole dance? Like, let me go try it, and then you find out that you really like that thing. Like, so what I've learned is like, the places, like, I'm always open to whatever. Like, someone can say like, let's go to a Dungeons and Dragons workshop tomorrow, and I'll say, okay, I'm in. Like, it's like, let me go see what it's about. Then like, I'm like, not for me. I think also I actually wanted to give this motivational thing. Okay,
let's hear it. Let's get ready.
I don't know when or where, but I think it also, like, trying different hobbies and doing different things, it's like, it also doesn't just apply to hobbies, but just life, and you can even apply to your career, to businesses, to everything. Like, when you just allow yourself to try things, you never know what comes from that. And what I've seen from my life is just being open to try things and to put myself in spaces, and to not be afraid to be bad at something, to get a no, has opened up so many opportunities for me. So, like, as we say, you come to a candle making workshop to learn how to make a candle, and you don't know, like,
you don't know what you'll get. So you're planting that seed, and you don't know what you'll get in return. So like, even like, so just try things. Like, don't be afraid to try things. A hobby is a good time to learn how to get into that mental space of trying things with no pressure, because it's like as you said earlier, like, no one's gonna beat you up. Like, I think about trying. If you can't crochet and you decide it's not for you, so what? If you make a candle and then it turns out whatever, you tried it, now you know. You know, and if you want to pursue it, then you keep trying, and maybe you'll get better. If not, and it just gives you peace for the fact that you spend time with yourself or with people that are like-minded, that's all that matters. So come through to the candle workshop, candle making workshop on the 9th of August.
Also starting with what you have and where you are.
That is such a big thing.
Yes, like when I was drawing, like I think especially I've seen on social media. Like people will say like they want to start. I think it's also that thing of you're like, okay, I want to start drawing now. Then you go to P&A, everything. You'd never start.
Yeah.
Like it's like it has to.
Sorry. I saw a TikTok. This lady, she wants to lose weight. Yeah. She bought a walking pad.
Yeah.
Then I think it cost like 5K.
Yeah.
Because she put the prices there.
Yeah.
And then she's like, let me get the adjustable table. Yeah. Because she wants to walk while working. That was like 3K.
Yeah.
Then she's like, no, now I want to get like shoes that are comfortable. Then she went to like a shoe place where she got like proper sneakers or running shoes or walking shoes that are like 3K. Yeah. And it just kept piling up. And she said, she stopped when it hit her when she said, I want to buy a running vest. She's like, but why do I need a running vest in the house?
Yeah.
And as you said, it just sometimes not sometimes, all the time. Start with what you have.
Yes, like drawing. Just even with your paper on lines and the one pen you can find in the house.
I see that.
Like, just draw something. Like, if you want to draw something. See
you don't need oil pastels or anything fancy.
Because we said that some hobbies are not going to stick.
That is so true.
So like we were like, this is kind of boring, and it's like, oh, now you know, like, you didn't need to buy the whole set of everything, and then to realize that I think that's why it's like when people host these kind of workshops, that's also nice to go and try out a hobby.
Yeah, true.
So you go, you don't have to buy a wax melter, you don't have to buy wax, you don't have to learn about different types of.
You just go there, try it out, and you're like,
wait a minute, oh, it's kind of fun. Or otherwise, you're like, there's wax everywhere, like this is not for me. It's like just try things and enjoy. I think a big thing, because like I don't hide the fact, like as I say, like I'm a hustler.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, but it's like I think growing older, like also just realizing like life is happening and it's about enjoying the journey now. So you need to make time for like if you get like. I draw now, but like I don't draw like every week. I draw like once a month. But like I want to be someone that draws. So I draw and I think what really even made me draw more was like something I saw somewhere that said like don't be afraid to make bad art. Because like you can never make good art without making bad art. So it's like now I just like I felt pressure because the first page of my sketchbook I really liked that drawing and I said I'm an artist now. So it took me so long to draw on the second page because I felt so much pressure to have a good drawing. But I'm like now I'm not drawing anymore, and I actually opened that page, and after I saw that video I made scribbles on that page. And I just started filling them in because I'm like, I just need to draw. And it actually relaxed me. I would do it while I was watching stuff, and I'll just like fill in. Or now I'm finished that page. I moved on to the next page. I'm like, now I'm not afraid to make bad art because it's about the journey. It's about like, this is like I'm enjoying it.
It doesn't have to be perfect. That's not the point.
I think the biggest takeaway is just like, hobbies are for enjoyment. And I think like that's it. Like, period. If you're
that's the only reason.
So if you're not good at it, if you decide it's a one day thing, like are you having fun? Like okay, that's the biggest thing.
But sometimes they'll make you cry.
Yeah, like baking.
Yeah, like baking, like when you tell yourself and you're like, and baking, unlike cooking, when you've missed an ingredient, you can throw it in there.
Yeah, baking is so serious. It's like
it is crazy.
Honestly, I think because of like my computer science brain, like I think I like baking more because cooking, like every time I say it's on my chest, it's on my million, because it's like I don't know how it's gonna turn out. Like,
whereas the baking, it like, has to be the specific
I was there with my measuring cup, and I'll check. I'm like, that's it. And I have even 1 tablespoon. I don't even use my own tablespoon.
No, you use the measuring tablespoon.
1 tablespoon.
I don't trust my tablespoon.
Everything like that. So it's like that's why I actually like baking more, because I'm like,
because your brain, but yeah, so like things with like not all the things that you try out will turn out, will stick, and when you're trying them out, it might not work out. Yes, you don't have to quit then and there, but if it's too much, then yes, you can quit.
What hobbies have you given up?
Learning how to play an instrument, the guitar. I gave that up. I come back. I'm gonna make a good comeback, but it was because there was a lot of pressure on me. Then what other hobby did I give up? I think that's pretty much it. I haven't hiked in a while. Oh, I used to do trail running. Trail running. During COVID. And I'd do like every weekend I'll go to like different locations, be like, I'm the girl, and then I'll post it. So I gave that up. What else? I think that's pretty much it.
How about me? I think I've tried so many things. Like,
let's see. But you're still painting and drawing. Maybe writing.
And actually, like as I said, like I've been doing a lot of reading because I'm trying to just upskill in my career. So I think like I've been wanting to write more because I'm like, now I have all these thoughts. I just want to like gather them and like put them and make sense of them. So I've been thinking about
going back. I started doing my nails.
Same girl.
I started doing my nails. It's a lot of work. Like, it is.
That's the one. But actually, I want to go back to it because, like, in this economy, girl, like, I also.
The thing is this. I have everything. I bought this. I went to China Mall. That LED, everything.
Next time we're hosting a nail workshop, we're having everything.
The problem I have is that when I'm done, I said, this jar looks good.
You wash the dishes,
and then I just want to cry because I spent 4 hours. Please help us. So maybe I should go back, but
and like also I think with that, like your hobbies can be practical things. Like there's this girl that I follow on TikTok, and she does her nails, and she always does like designs. And
I can't wait to get there.
She's not. Her goal is not to be a nail tech.
It's just,
and she's like, it's time that she gets to spend with herself. She does beautiful nail designs on herself, and that's it. Like sometimes your hobby can be a practical thing to say, like, I just enjoy sitting down and doing my own nails, and now your nails are done. You don't have to go and pay like salon prices. You don't have to now turn it into a business and do everybody's nails. So like it's just like, that's something you enjoy, you do it, it's your time, and that's it.
I also attempted hair.
Oh girl.
I was like, you know what, why can't I do my own hair? It took me 7 hours to braid 12 jumbo braids.
I was like, shut up, girl. You know what? Shut up and try.
But I was like, hey, why not? So maybe then I can like practice on you.
I wanted to do this hairstyle by myself.
And
I wish I did. Well, let's not get into that. Because I think I was going to love it if I did it myself. But let's not get into that.
So I just kind of gave up on nails. Here, I just attempted it once. And I said, my arms were finished because
it's a lot. So shout out to the girls that can do like their own like hair, nails,
maintenance
lashes.
day at home with their own hands.
I want to learn how to do like cluster, not individual, but like cluster lashes.
I can teach you girls.
But maybe I gave up writing, sewing. I tried to sew. I bought like a mini sewing machine.
Where is it?
I gave it away.
But you tried it?
Yeah.
But you're probably thinking of going back now.
Guys, it's not me. It's my TikTok algorithm. Like, because I'm on crochet talk and knitting talk. Now I'm on sewing talk. And I said...
That's how you make social media work for you. And not let it overwhelm you or pressurize you. You build your For You page break by break. And that's where you start seeing things that you enjoy. As you said, social, like when I decided to cut off Instagram and I was no way on social media, it frustrated me because I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know new things. I was not inspired person because I don't know where else to get this information. So when I decided to join TikTok, I have to make sure with my For You page gives me stuff that I want, the kind of content I want to consume.
For you.
Exactly. So when you see like baking, last week I wanted to bake a chocolate cake. I did. I was so nervous. But you can just see in Jingle, I'm a chocolate cake. And I said I baked a chocolate cake and it was good. Was it good?
Yeah, it was so delicious.
So use social media to benefit you.
Yeah, and join like those communities. There's tutorials, just a community, and yeah, I think that's nice.
Yeah, no, so we just wanted to mention that hobbies are a non-negotiable. I know it sounds harsh, but they are really a non-negotiable. And as Tofata mentioned, with some hobbies, you can literally do it for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's like, if you are a person that likes reading or meditation, that you don't have to do for hours and hours.
Yeah.
Whereas like, even with baking and cooking, you don't have to bake like
every day
or large amounts of volumes, you know, that kind of stuff. So they're very important, and they do fill your cup. And once you start prioritizing them, it becomes a habit.
Yeah.
So yeah, whether it's indoor soccer or paddle, we'll try paddle. So like that's another thing. Yeah, so we're like paddling. We're like,
and we imagine you never played together.
Yeah, we'll play. Beat you guys.
After this.
But yeah, so that's the importance. We just wanted to emphasize the importance of hobbies.
I forgot. But I think also in this era of, especially for women, like wanting to be in relationships, and sometimes I think a lot of young women put so much pressure to like chase relationships and stuff like that. And I think hobbies are distractions also. You know, it's like you have something to focus on, that you don't feel the need to be constantly wanting attention from someone.
So, I might say food.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like,
but I hear you. That's
realizing like there's more to life than like me. Like I have 100 hobbies, but now I have a boyfriend as well. Like I'm not saying you have to sacrifice one for the other, but just it's decent, man. But
no, but even in your relationships, or whether you're single or in a relationship. Okay, no, when you're in a relationship, you still have to have your own life.
Yes.
Not own life, but like you still need to
have
your own stuff. You understand? Because I thought you're supposed to do everything together at the same time, love the same things. Why don't you like this? I love it, and like, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yes, there are going to be some similarities and things that you have in common, but there are other things that you like about that person that you don't do, and you're like, get sharp, or enjoy it, I'll support you. It's just like, I cycle as well. Kind of forgot. That's a lot of stuff.
We do a lot of things.
I think it's very important too, whether you're in a relationship or not, or whatever stage of your life you are, and whatever age you are.
Yeah,
your hobbies are very important.
Like our dad started running this year.
November last year.
Our
mom is into like arranging flowers.
And they started like recently. So like whoever you are, wherever you are, the time is now. So
just do it. Just start.
Like for us. Just do it, guys.
But any closing remarks regarding hobbies?
Just do it. Like just try. Whatever you've been thinking of, maybe you saw something pop up on your For You page, you're like, oh, that's interesting. Like, try it. Like, just try it. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. And there's only one way to find out.
That's true. No, I think that's pretty much it from us today. But we just want to emphasize that we are hosting a candle making workshop
on the 9th of August
to celebrate the amazing ladies and women. And we are hosting it at 44 Stanley at Artway
Studio. Yes.
So we'll be sharing more details on that. Limited seats available.
Link in the description down below. Get your ticket. Get your ticket right now.
But we just want to say thank you so much for the support that we always receive. And we hope that you can relate to the conversations that we have, because this is our hobby.
And let us know your hobby.
I mean, let us know what your hobbies are, or hobbies that we can try out. We are up for anything. I also tried gardening. Hey, Mara, it's cold now. Not gardening, but like having a vegetable garden. But I'll deal with it this springtime. But for now, join us for that candle making workshop, and see you in the next episode.
Bye.